The house learned to breathe by watching the people inside it, learning their rhythms, matching its creaks to their movements, sensing its silence with their sleep. And over time the line between structure and soul blurred, making it impossible to say where the house ended and its inhabitants began. When the last family left, believing they were abandoning only a building, the house inhaled deeply, holding on to everything they left behind, not just furniture or belongings, but emotions, habits, and unfinished thoughts. And in their absence, its breathing grew louder, not in sound but in presence. People who pass by sometimes feel drawn to it without knowing why, slowing their steps, glancing at the windows, sensing that something inside is watching, waiting, breathing in time with their curiosity. And some even swear the house feels different depending on who approaches it, as if it recognizes intention. A curious visitor feels an inviting warmth, while a fearful one senses pressure in the chest, as though the house is mirroring their breath back to them, teaching them that fear and comfort are reflections rather than opposites. This is because the house does not judge, it only responds, having learned from years of observing human behavior that every emotion seeks acknowledgement, and so it breathes accordingly, expanding to welcome, contracting to protect. The concept of a breathing house challenges the idea that spaces are passive, suggesting instead that places shaped by human experience become participants in it, storing emotional energy the way lungs store air, releasing it slowly over time. Scientists might explain the sensations through acoustics, temperature shifts, or structural aging, but such explanations feel incomplete when standing alone inside a place that seems to notice you noticing it. The house that breathes teaches that memory is not limited to the mind, that walls can remember touch, and floors can recall footsteps, and ceilings can hold on to prayers that were spoken upward in desperation or gratitude. Even light behaves differently here, lingering longer in some rooms, avoiding others, as if it too has learned which memories are gentle and which are too heavy to disturb. At night, the breathing becomes most apparent, not through noise, but through stillness, because silence here feels active, thick, and intentional, pressing softly against the ears, making visitors aware of their own breathing, aligning it unconsciously with the slow inhale and exhale of the structure around them. In those moments, the house feels less like shelter and more like a living companion, reminding anyone inside that they are not alone. Even if no other human presence exists, the longer one stays, the more the boundaries dissolve, until it becomes unclear whether the house is breathing because you are inside it, or you are breathing differently because the house is alive.